Okay, kwa majina naitwa Mr. Robert Makoha Ngoho, rais wa bunge la mwananchi la Nakuru County. Leo nataka kuongelea issue ya the opposition leader of Ugandan Republic, that is none other than Kizza Besigye, who is also the former doctor for Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. So on Saturday of 16th, Mother Karua had actually invited this man, the opposition leader of Uganda, Kizza Besigye, to come to Kenya aboard a plane, and they were scheduled for the launch of her book, which the title of the book is not yet revealed, but Mother Karua was supposed to launch a book. And on arrival in Nairobi, Kizza Besigye was supposed to stay in a hotel in Kilimani. Thereafter, when he went at the riverside for a meeting, a riverside apartment somewhere for a meeting, his mobile phones went off, something which brought an uproar because all the phones that were being called to us to his phone were going unanswered, and suddenly the phone went off. It was until the wife wrote on Twitter complaining about the whereabouts of the husband Kizza Besigye in Kenya, that also they contacted former Kenya party leader Mother Karua, and she launched also a complaint on Twitter. That is an online platform. Later on, it was discovered that Kizza Besigye had been abducted by the Kenyan authorities, assisted by the Ugandan authorities, back to his country, and later on he was detained in a military base in one of the Ugandan military bases. Now, my biggest question is, before and even after assuming the office, the President of the Republic of Kenya, that is Mr. William Samoei Ruto, had promised Kenyans that no Kenyan will be subjected to abductions. But here in Kenya, we have been crying day in, day out that Kenyans are getting abducted, and some are found to have been killed and their bodies dumped in thickets. Now, why would a person of the caliber of the leader of the opposition of Uganda be abducted? And what does that one tell us as civilians of this country of Kenya? If the opposition leader who has come to visit Kenya, and Kenya with the beefed up security, can be abducted, then it is very true that Kenyans whom we have been complaining of abductions, it is very true that it was actually the government which may have been behind all those woes. And by the way, if at all, it is also true that the Ugandan authorities followed Kizza Besigye, why will they just abduct him without going through the right security protocol? That is, they were supposed to lie us with the Ministry of Immigration, and from there, it is the Ministry of Immigration that will have summoned Kizza Besigye to ensure that he reports back to his country, that is in Uganda, failure to which it is when he will have been forcefully taken back to his hometown or country, Uganda. But it was so embarrassing to see a man of the caliber of the opposition leader Kizza Besigye being whisked for all those hours on the road, being driven back to his country. How was it urgent? I'm being told that they were speculating that he was in possession of 2 pistols. If he boarded a plane to Nairobi, where was the authorities? Which authorities cleared him to enter a plane with the 2 pistols coming to attack the Kenyan embassy in Kenya, so that you abduct him the manner that is so disrespectful? Then it is very clear that the Kenyan authorities also involved to ensure that Kizza Besigye is embarrassed and also abducted back to his own country, Uganda. Guys, is it a crime for a neighboring opposition leader to visit Kenya and do an activity? Is he under house arrest to be dictated the manner in which the process was carried out when he was being taken to Uganda? Yet he has friends and family in Kenya. Mother Karua having been the running mate of Raila Amolo Odinga in Azimio la Umoja, and they failed to clinch the presidential seats. She is the opposition leader in Kenya. Therefore, Mother Karua had just invited a Ugandan counterpart. But from her side, she claims that she believes that William Samoei Ruto and Yoweri Kaguta Museveni are dictators who always behave in a manner that do not seem to show humanity in the people that these people are leading. So it is quite unfortunate, and it is uncalled for a nation of the caliber of Kenya, whom we anticipate to see Kenyans being protected. We are seeing a national, a Ugandan national of the caliber of Kiza being abducted. This is not the first time. We also had a case of Hussein and other nations refugees that were residing in Kenya getting abducted, and also some could be found their bodies killed and dumped in tickets. So sad for a country of the caliber of Kenya. Thank you so much. May God bless you. Hello.